Morning.
Tired this morning?
I am. You know what? I feel like I've been tired since I started this auction thing. I feel like I've been tired.
Just every day now.
Honest to goodness, like I hate coming on and being like, "Hello, everybody. I'm so tired." As a matter of fact, Susan Stryker last night called me out on it. I have to tell you that story. It's really funny. But let's welcome in some people this morning.
Stricker. It's Stricker.
Stricker. Oh my gosh. Ah.
All right. Good. Let's say good morning to everyone. Woohoo. Thank you guys so much always for coming back. Not sure who the Facebook user is this morning, but they're going to be out shopping before the storm hits. That could be Donna. That could be Miss Wester. Could be her. She's, they're expecting bad weather.
Oh, really?
But all of the North is expecting bad weather. A lot of the Midwest. Yeah. Morning, Kelly. Honey. How are you? Good morning, Misty. How are you?
Good morning, Misty. Thank you for joining.
And happy Saturday to you, Mr. Antonelli. How are you?
Hello, Paul. Hi, honey.
Hey, Arthur. How are you, hon?
Hi, Arthur. Good morning.
Oh, Kelly, I'm sorry to hear that. She said she has a bad headache.
I'm sorry, Kelly. So do I.
I had one for the last 2 days. I don't know if it's the weather or what it is, or the heat in the house sometimes.
Yeah, sure. Do you have dry heat? What kind of heat do you have?
Gas.
Oh, so that's not so bad.
Hey, good morning, Tommy. Thank you for coming in.
Hi, Tommy. Thank you.
And good morning, Sergeant Spork.
Sadie Brown.
Good morning, Sandy. How are you today?
Thank you for joining.
And Mr. Abraham. He put his nice picture up today. Connie says, good morning. I'm not tired, just sore. Are we working out? Are you starting a New Year's resolution? Unlike the rest of us?
Connie.
Hey, Deb.
Good morning. Juanita.
Juanita.
I can't say that name without saying it like that. Juanita.
I
know. Diane Matthews, hello. Thank you for being here.
Good morning.
I literally just woke up. Ooh, I got it.
Thank you, Tommy. Thank you.
Usually I get on the phone with you for a few minutes just to talk away my morning voice, and I haven't done that.
No, and I was hoping to get up a little bit earlier today. I'm in the middle of this inventory, so I literally have to get it done over the next couple of days because I can't leave 3,000 listings not listed. I learned my lesson the hard way a few years ago, so I only got 100 back up on mine and about 70 back up on my husband's, but I got to do the inventory because if I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's amazing how many things are just so wrong and the listings are wrong. And it's just the only way to do it correctly for me anyway.
Thank you, Tommy. That's very nice of you to say. And good morning to Destiny if she's close by and can hear us.
Are you lurking, Destiny? Good morning. I heard our friend Kimmy. I saw a post from Kimmy last night. She's back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she put a post out on Facebook. So.
Oh, that's good. That's good. It's nice. That's nice that she's
now we gotta hope Melissa's on her way back.
That's nice.
Good morning. If you're watching over in the Facebook group, you can go ahead and click on the link or come on over to Auctions for You with the number 4 and the letter U and reveal yourselves. Oh, she's still snoozing, Tommy said. All right. There's nothing wrong with that, especially on a cold and rainy morning, at least here in the Northeast. I don't know about you guys, but that's what it's doing here. The rain. I mean, I guess I shouldn't complain because it could be snow, but literally, I would love to know what the inch count is for the last 2 months, because I swear that if it doesn't rain every day and it doesn't downpour every day, it's every other day. It's crazy. We definitely never talk about a drought right now. Hey, Craig, good morning. He's not lurking, just got here. Good morning, Craig.
Speaking of lurking, I have something to share with you.
Oh, do you?
I do.
Interesting.
I do. You guys look bright and chipper this morning. Really?
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that.
This is what bright and chipper looks like? I just rolled out of bed. We're expecting storms here in Central Florida very soon, Paul says. I don't know if there's any rain in our forecast. I don't think so. 6:07 on a Saturday morning. Hello, Perlini.
Good morning, Lynn. Thank you for popping us on. We got snow in northern Illinois. Okay.
Don't miss that. We got sunshine here in beautiful South Florida. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, but that's not the norm for you guys, because you guys have had, it feel like the whole East Coast has had so much rain, right? You've had a lot of rain. Right?
Oh, yeah, we've had a lot of rain, yeah. I didn't know you were talking to me. I just felt like I was back in, I felt like I was back in high school when the teacher just spoke to me and I was like asking me a question and I was like, well, doesn't change after all these years. I was just like, I don't know what I was thinking about.
See what I was
thinking about. I'll tell you what I was thinking. I was reading Sergeant Sporg's message here. This freezing rain makes it miserable. Hobble to the post office and back. And I was picturing Sergeant Spork hobbling to the post office while you were asking me that question. And I was like, oh no, that poor.
I forgot you
man, I feel so bad for him. I don't know. Can't you leave your packages outside? That's what I do. As a matter of fact, yesterday I left. I had a whole bunch of one rate boxes that I had ordered, and were delivered to me. And I used to use the one rate boxes a lot.
Me too.
And, I was selling on eBay. I would sometimes ship in the one rate boxes, and I had a whole bunch of them in my shipping area that I don't really use those anymore. I use mostly the shoe boxes is the size that I use because those go well in the 18 by 18 for cubic shipping. So I try to shove everything in there. And I left them outside with all of my packages, and I had like, as usual, like 30 packages going out yesterday. And I left a note with the mailman and I said, do you want to take these back to the post office? If you don't want to, I'll take them back myself. And then I had to go out to go get my daughter. And when I got back, he had taken them. I felt kind of bad that I didn't have to leave him a little tip for doing that for me. But, I didn't want to throw them away.
No, I brought some back. Like, I don't know. I ordered some of those global ones years ago when I was doing it. I don't even know why. I don't even think I ever opened it. So I brought a bunch of those back and some of the A and B boxes, because I don't use the A and B boxes anymore. I used to use A a lot before I found Pirate Ship.
Regional. Yeah, I don't use. So I gave them back regional boxes. I gave them back some of the gaming boxes because I used to sell a lot of games, so I gave them back the game boxes, and I gave them back a bunch of the, the smaller, like the CD boxes, where
yeah.
Like the CD fits in it. I gave them back a whole bunch of those. I had ordered a bunch of that stuff a long time ago, and I don't use them anymore. So,
hey Penny, good morning.
Good morning, Penny. Don't get caught.
Mimi Resells, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Yes. So,
now you can't call her Dennis anymore.
I know, right? I'm gonna miss that. Oh, there's actually a regional C box as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, it was discontinued. It was discontinued. Yeah, so last night I jumped on after the after we hung up from, we went off air from the auction. I jumped on Storage Hunter Vegas, and what are their names? Brandon and Laurie?
Laurie, yeah.
Laurie, yeah. Brandon and Laurie. So I said hi in the chat, and and so they said hi back, and they were, and then they went on and on to talk about our auctions. And Laurie was like, "Hey, Donatella, thanks for being here." She's like, "It's so nice to see you here." She goes, "I just want to tell you that I watch all of your auctions." And she goes, "I don't comment, but I watch all your auctions, and I know that you buy storage units." And she's like, "You go, girl." She's like, "It's nice, girl power." And she was like, giving me a big, huge shout out, which was really nice. So I gained a bunch of subscribers from them because they have a nice following also. And I mean, it's a lot of the same people, but she was really, really, welcoming and very nice. I can't say I go on their lives. I don't really know. They don't really go on. Well, they don't go on live as often as we do. They do mostly upload content videos, but yeah, she was really welcoming, and it was really nice to. And I think, was it Susan was in that chat? Susan Stryker, right? Did I say it right?
Stricker.
Just think of sticker.
Just think of sticker with an R.
Susan Stricker was in that chat, and she called me out, and she's like, "I thought you were tired." She goes, "I thought you were tired. What are you doing here? I thought you were tired." And all I could think about was, like, sometimes I'll say to my girls, "Will you unload the dishwasher, or will you switch out the laundry?" And my girls will be like, "Mama, I'm so tired." And I'll be like, "All right." And then I'll go into their room to put clothes away or something, and they'll be on their phone. And I'm like, "I thought you said you were tired." Like, I felt like Susan, like caught me, like I catch my girls. Oh yeah, because teenagers, like, "I'm so tired," and the next thing I know, they're running out the door. "Where are you going?" "We're gonna run to Dunkin' Donuts." They get that second wind when. So yeah, Susan was like, "I thought you were tired," she said to me.
Paul, I'll just send you the link. You can order them yourself. It'll be easier, because for me to ship them to you, it's silly. Let me just send you. I have the information from when I've ordered them before. I'll just send you the link where I get them.
And then I jumped.
Tommy says they don't take them back. They won't take them back for you, really? Huh. They make great fire starters.
Really? My postman took back a huge, like, a bunch of unopened bundles.
Good morning to me of tatters. Good morning.
Yeah, he took back a whole bunch for me. Really? His post office won't take them? That's weird. They have to take them because you can't destroy them. I mean, they don't want you to destroy them. It's still their property. So I'm surprised that they won't take them.
Morning, bluegrass picker.
And then after they went off live, I was trying to wind down. I always like to just jump on people's lives and just kind of like support their lives and, do a thumbs up. Even if I can't stay, I'll throw a thumbs up and leave. But I stopped into what is it? What's Jackie and Sarah? Oh, God, I'm like, my brain's not working. Treasure
Hustlers.
Treasure Hustlers. Yeah, so I stopped into Treasure Hustlers and I said good morning, and a bunch of people were in there, watching. A bunch of people that are people that come to our auctions. And I think it was Sarah. She was like, "Hey, Donatella." She's like, "Thanks for being here." She goes, "I just want you to know," she goes, "your auctions are awesome." And I've never seen them make comments in our auctions, but she's like,
Sarah does. Sarah does all the time. Sarah's yeah.
Oh, maybe I don't watch the chat. She's like, "I just want you to know," she goes, "I watch your auctions all the time, and they're really, really awesome." She goes, you guys have such a good time." She goes, and she goes, "I'm always like one click away from making a bid, but Jackie's always like, 'No, you don't need 6 Build-A-Bear.'" She's like, "But I want to buy them. They're only like $30. I want to buy." And Jackie's saying, "No, I won't let her, because she doesn't need to be buying 6 Build-A-Bears or big, huge lot of stuffed animals." So it was funny. They were going, she was laughing, and it made me feel good that they were, talking about our auctions, which was nice. So it's great about going on to other people's supporting other YouTubers, because they then you get exposure to people that maybe don't watch you, and they come over, because I just from hanging out with those those two YouTubers last night. I picked up a bunch of subscribers. I watch a lot of your auctions. I don't buy, but I'm going to start because I'm getting sick of running around to get stuff. Right, Tommy? It's I think about that like when I was at my pallet store buying a whole bunch of stuff. Like I bought those awesome ties that I sold last night, which by the way, those sold for really cheap. Those were awesome ties, those brand new ones in the packaging, all the same ones. That's what I try to look for so that resellers can just post one thing and then you know, have that residual, one item, one picture, and then it sells, grab it, pack it up, send it out. When I was there with Dolores, look, my back is killing me today, like bent over, like going through stuff, like trying to figure out like the good stuff to bring, making sure I'm not buying. Jabby, okay? Is that your husband coughing?
Yeah.
He still has a really bad cough?
No, he's been having nosebleeds.
He's been having nosebleeds? What does the doctor say about that?
We haven't told him yet because, it's too much information.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Anyway, we have another Facebook user. Hi, T and Donna. Good morning. Don't forget, guys, I think what they have to allow StreamYard, how do they actually get their name to show again?
I don't know. They have to come over.
Yeah, they basically just have to click the link and come over to YouTube because we're not sure who we're saying hi to. And I don't know that the chat can see this.
No,
it's only in StreamYard.
Only StreamYard can see it.
Yes, that's true. Messages are not showing live on the chat. Yeah, because you have to actually come over to YouTube. You have to actually come over to YouTube. That's why.
Yeah, did you see what it says right there? It just popped up. Messages here are not showing on the live chat on YouTube. Oh, you wrote that?
No, somebody in Facebook wrote it.
Oh, somebody on Facebook, yeah.
Good morning, Tanya. Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, Tanya. Yeah, anyway, so when I was there yesterday, I was thinking of my buyers, and I was thinking to myself, like, this is such hard work, like getting this stuff. I mean, emptying storage units is hard, but when I bring you guys that brand new stuff, that's from like my bulk buying pallet place, and it is so much work, like just trying to figure out, like, should I bring this? Should it sell? Like the Skylanders, for example, okay? Like I had access, like I think I bought, how many were in that bundle? Like
64 or something like that?
Right? So, I mean, I really, like, I had access.
Speaking of that, that's Dennis Dew over in Facebook.
Oh, it is?
Well, that's what Paul said. Paul says it's Donna and Donna Webster and Dennis Dew. So I guess he can go over to Facebook and look to see who's commenting. But you guys can just come in the chat. Excuse me.
Yeah, so what I was saying is I had access to literally hundreds of those, and I bought a big bundle, and I don't know how many is in the bundle when I buy it. So I bought a big bundle of it to bring to auction. But it was like, I don't know, like, should I get this? Should I not get it? Will it sell? Do they want them? Do they not want them? Are they still popular? Are they not popular? Should I get one big bundle? Should I get two big bundles, to bring to auction? Because I'm always trying to bring like new and fresh stuff. And just as you know, like the first time I showed it,
nobody was interested.
Nobody was interested. And someone even just put in the chat, I bought a whole bunch of those 90% off. And I was like, oh, well, okay, so maybe that was not such a good thing. And then Dennis and Abraham both came back and they were like, oh, I'm interested in them, bring them back for auction. And then we did end up selling them. So, it's really hard. It's really, really hard trying to determine what is a good item and what isn't. And the same goes with storage units. It's like when I bring in stuff that I think might be a good storage unit find to bring to auction may not be. And they only sell, for very little, like your shoes. You have hundreds and hundreds of pairs of shoes that you want to liquidate out. that were in the storage unit.
Yeah.
You're
I
selling.
told you about that $300 pair I found, right?
Yeah, tell them about that.
They're do I have them here? Because I probably put them.
It's a
I didn't
bolos.
list.
It's a
Yeah, it's
bolos.
definitely a bolo. I'm gonna definitely bring that to Courtney for sure. Yeah,
It's a bolo. Tell them the name of the shoe.
I got to
It's
get them.
Adidas. It's
Yeah, Adidas, Kanye, something. I think it has to do with Kanye West.
Kanye West. Like does his name is on it or something?
Yeah, I'll get the box.
Yeah, Kanye West, and yeah, I think Cellhound put like a $260 price tag on those. So, I don't know why she picked those pair in particular to list. I don't know if she did some research or what she did, but like in my case, I don't do the research. Like I just like those new with ties.
That's what's on the
350.
thing, and then the
No,
size.
oh, now what made you think that those, because they had Kanye written on them? Like
I
what
didn't
made
think
you look
anything.
those
I
up?
took pictures of them and I sent them to Cellhound, and they came back for $285.
Because why? Because they were new in the box? You said, let me put these on eBay? Like what
Oh
made
yeah,
you
they were brand new.
determine?
What made me think rather to send them to Cellhound? Well, first of all, I don't put everything on auction. I have to do some things on eBay, but yeah. Wait do you see the colors so funky? I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm not sure who'd wear these, or I don't know if it's just like a collector's thing or what.
Paul's saying they're very limited.
Oh, is that what it is?
Those are nice.
I mean,
yeah, those are nice. Those are nice. Yeah, those are going to go to some sneaker collectors.
So yeah, they're going up on eBay today.
That's awesome. That is very, very awesome.
But you know what? They came back with Cellhound for like 280 something. I'm just gonna put them. I'm gonna put them out there for 250. You know what? I just want to sell them.
Well, you know what? You should offer them up. You should offer them up to the viewers, and maybe tonight even offer them up to our sellers, because the money, offer them up for like $230, because think of like what the money that you're going to save.
Yeah, I mean that's what my Monday nights are going to be like. Is like a one-off like that.
Yeah, because there might be a collector in either I had over 80 people in my chat last night.
We had 92 at one point, honey.
I had 82. So
92.
Oh, I had 92?
Yeah.
Wow. So there might be a collector that's lurking somewhere in the background that doesn't want to buy Skylanders, but you hold those sneakers up tonight. If we get a bunch of people in, you might sell it to one of our viewers, and to them and to us, that's a home run. You know what I mean? They're going to keep coming back to our auctions because they're going to see that you've got these awesome collectible shoes. So I encourage you tonight to hold those up during our auction. Okay. And offer them to the viewers, because you never know who is lurking in the background that might be, someone that might be interested in that. So yeah, that's awesome. That's a home run. I'm going to do you're going to share with me tonight. You're going to show with me tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm going to do some one-offs today. I have a military book with a whole bunch of like military patches in it, and
Donna like that. Don bought my last military patch lot.
Yeah, so I have some one-offs tonight, and I also have I do have a couple of great plush lots I didn't sell, and I do have a sock lot, and I have some beautiful designer clothes that I'm going to bring, but I'm going to start them high because I know that these clothes are worth. I mean, you sell one piece, and you're going to pay for the whole lot, even at $80. But it's stuff that I have been holding on to, that even when I was selling on eBay, and I'm like, I'm going to list this because they're like your sneakers, expensive clothes with, $150, $200 price tags on them. I am not selling on eBay. I have made up my mind. I do not have time. I don't have time.
Yeah.
I'm one person. I mean, I want to think I'm almost at the point where I can hire an assistant to help me. Thank God for Dolores. Thank God I have her. But And God,
Those designer clothes are new with tags?
a lot of them.
Yeah, because Deb's asking DLC Haberdashery, Donna, any clothes with tags? Yes, she does have clothes with tags. Good
Yeah.
morning, Sherry. Good morning.
I actually have that. I
Good
have
morning, Jennifer.
I have a half a pallet of clothes still that I need to go pick up that are new with tags, but uh, the guy's been out of town. He went out of town for the holidays, so I need to go get. They're all paid for. They're all paid for. I just need to go pick them up. So I need to go do that. I'm waiting for him
Hi, Rachel Boyd. Hey, Sherry. Good morning, guys.
down
So
to.
I want to address a comment in the chat, and I don't know if it's me, you, or both of us.
What is
I
that?
never, we talked about this last night, or I've corrected you with Susan Stricker, right? So we also have been saying somebody else's name wrong. I don't know if it's me, you, or both of us. And
Good
it's
morning, Jose.
Tomb of Tatters. Tomb as in ancient book of knowledge. Tatters as in torn apart. The E is silent on the end. And tatters is not country word for potatoes.
Taters. Tomb of Tatters.
Tatters, right? It's Tomb of Tatters.
Tomb of Tatters.
Is
Okay,
that
so now I need to ask, how did you come up with that name?
What made you use that name, Tomb of Tatters?
What inspired you to come up with that name like that?
Good morning, Jose.
Jose, I got your payment last night.
Jose, you want the shoes?
I'm gonna send out your
Is that
stuff.
what you're saying? He said he'll buy the shoes.
I don't know if he'll say I'll buy the shoes or Jose.
Well, new clothes with tags.
Which ones are you interested in, honey? Wouldn't that be awesome? Maybe he's. I think it's probably the clothes because he likes to buy clothes. Remember how many clothes he bought?
Yeah.
Tags clothes. Oh
yeah.
My gosh, Jose. I feel bad.
J1 list. Good morning, everyone. It's Mia Jules. Okay, Mia. Thank you.
Sometimes, Mia Jules. Sometimes I feel like he's given me his entire paycheck. The poor man works so hard. Then he comes to my auction and he spends so much money. Jose,
I know.
you're such a great customer. I really appreciate you. Really, honestly, thank you so much. The clothes. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, we're going to be on tonight. I looked at this morning. She still hasn't done the stream.
Oh, no? And you know what? I look back on your StreamYard when you hosted, and unfortunately, you didn't put the time. So I can't even go by that.
I'm gonna ask right now in the girls in the Boss Babes group chat that I have so that we can let everybody know. I think it's 8 p.m. Central that we go on. I'm gonna ask right now.
Well, 8 p.m. Central can't be because isn't that 9 p.m. Eastern?
8 p.m. Eastern, excuse me.
Okay.
8 p.m. Eastern. Hey, and 2 people bought Wade's package last night during Wade's live on my show.
Yeah, I think Denise made a comment that she was already excited. She read the first couple of pages or something, or watched. I saw a comment, and
so I didn't get so much for that, you guys, because I do get what's it called, commission for promoting Wade. Like he's offering me a little bit of a commission. So when you guys buy the package from me, you're helping me and my family. So thank you. And he texted me last night and he's like, good job, Donna. You sold 2 packages during my live with you. And I'm like, I didn't sell the 2 packages. You sold the 2 packages. People were excited to see, him on and bought the packages. So this is really exciting. I mean, I'm proud of him. He put a lot of work into that, a lot of work, and 12 bites of the first chapter. Good morning, Secret Agent.
Good morning, Secret Agent.
you get an affiliate commission. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Yes, that's what it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He still hasn't given me his number. Well, I will. So don't worry about that. I have it. Okay.
I don't think he realizes I have his number too from way back when, but that's okay.
Okay.
Hey, John Jones. Good morning.
All right. I'm just texting really quick. I'm texting the group. I'm writing, sorry, ladies, for asking. I don't remember the time. I need to schedule the time we go on. Schedule. You know why I had to say that out loud, right?
So you pronounce it correctly?
So I spell it correctly. Wait, hold on. To my defense, so parlare due lingue, ma ci sono certe parole che non posso dire in americano. Did you understand what I said?
No.
All right. I said, I can speak 2 languages, I can read 2 languages, but there's certain words I can't pronounce in the American language. And I do have a problem with spelling. Thank God spell check came out. I don't even know how I got a high school diploma. Don't know.
Good morning, Steve. Hey, Steve, you sent me your email address. I don't know if you sent Lisa your address, but we can't send you a confirmation of the item shipped if we don't have your address to ship it. So just if you can, email me that information if you haven't sent it to Lisa already, because she wants to get that out.
Good morning, Judgment Care. Who was calling him Judgmental Care the other day? Oh, Courtney.
Oh, Courtney can say it. She's saying you brainwashed everybody now.
Sounds like Spanish. Jose, yes. My there's certain Spanish that is so like so similar to Italian. Like
Good morning, Destiny.
Some of my landscape, some of my Italian is very similar to Spanish. It is. Some of my landscapers, it depends on what kind of Spanish. There's certain Spanish that is not. Like, I think the Guatemalan Spanish is so different. The dialect is so different. But the Spanish from like Spain, people from Spain, is so similar to Italian. I mean, it's all derived from the Latin language anyway, but yeah. So, okay.
Yeah, because it's funny. My sister-in-law was born here, but she's Ecuadorian. Her mom doesn't speak English too well, but I think their dialect is closer to Spain Spanish than like your point of. So I think it definitely depends on where you are. Yeah, that's true. That's true too, Tanya. She says there's people who were born and raised in the United States and still can't speak or spell correctly, so don't apologize.
It's true. I know.
It is true. It's sad.
I know it is true. And I still struggle. I'll be the first to admit it. I still struggle with, and I think I talked about this before, and there's a lot of grammar people on Facebook that will call me out on it. And I so want to say to them, do you speak 2 language fluently? But I still struggle with the there and the there and the...
And the there. There's 3 theirs.
There.
Right?
No, there's 4, isn't there? The T-H-E-Y apostrophe R-E.
Yeah, and the apostrophe one. What one am I missing?
I don't know. But the theirs, and then... I do struggle sometimes with no and no. I have to like say it in my head. No and no. No, now and no. Now. Sometimes I put a
KNOW versus, yeah.
just the NOW. Like I struggle with that. And then of course I still to this day have to say to my teenage girls, like if I'm writing something, I'll have to say to my teenage daughters, do I write your and your? I'm saying
Yeah,
this.
that's another one people get wrong all the
This is
time.
like I'll read
Y-O-U-R-E
the
and
sentence.
apostrophe R-E.
I'll read the sentence to them and I'll be like, this is your opportunity. Like, do I write YOUR or Y? And my daughters will, you know, when I was, listen, when I was in grammar school and I was in high school, like we were going back and forth to Italy, like every year. I'd spend 3 months in Italy, um, every summer, we would go back and
Well, that
so
probably too helped you keep the language, because I know even from myself, I'm 30 something years out of high school, and I took 3 years of high school German, and I also spoke very fluent Greek back in the day. Because I haven't done it in 30 years, you forget a lot. You absolutely forget a lot.
yeah. And I love, like, my cousins will call me from Italy, we'll get on FaceTime, and it's so nice because it keeps my Italian, going. And the first few minutes of our conversation, like I'll talk to them like maybe once every 2 weeks or something, maybe sometimes once a week. And the first few minutes of my conversation with them, I struggle a little bit with a lot of like trying to, and then once I start talking my Italian, all comes back to me immediately. But it's really funny because I do have one cousin who lives in northern Italy. She lives in Rapallo, which is just right near the Amalfi Coast, Portofino. I don't know if you guys know that region of Italy, but it's absolutely beautiful, and I used to spend my summers there. And she is a paralegal for an attorney's office. She's my age. And so when she speaks to me, when we talk, she uses big words, and I have to say to her, like, she knows, but I have to say to her, you need to talk to me in Italian like I'm a 12-year-old girl. Like, my Italian is not sophisticated enough to be able to understand those big words. It's like Dolores, she speaks Portuguese because she's from Brazil, and she volunteers her time for families that come to the United States. I think I may have talked about this, that come to the United States that have to seek like medical treatment. Like just a couple of weeks ago, she had a family that came who had a child that was autistic, and that he was here to see therapist. So she goes with the family. She's part of like this group, and she goes with the families, and she'll translate for the family like what the therapist was saying. And she was telling me how that's a little bit easier for her, but when it gets to the medical terms, I mean, I would love to do that for like find an organization where I can volunteer my time to translate for Italian families that come to the United States that need translating. But my Italian's very elementary. Like, I don't understand big words that doctors say or like attorneys say or therapists say, because yeah. So I'm still writing.
Sergeant Spork says he spent 3 years in Germany. I speak very little German now. Of course, when I'm having a cocktail, I think I can. Yeah. Well, that's the problem with me now. Sometimes I'll catch myself like, if I'm trying to speak Greek and all of a sudden I'm picking up Spanish in the middle, because I took Spanish. Plus, when I worked in the restaurants and the diners and stuff, Spanish was a big influence besides my boss yelling in Greek. So it was a whole conglomeration of putting words together. And I'm like, yeah, I think I just said half my sentence in Greek and the other half in Spanish. Good morning, Philly Picker. John Jones says, haha, true, Donna. I'm the same way when I talk to relatives back home. Slow it down and assume I'm at a grade school level.
What language do you speak, John Jones?
Yeah, Rachel says she has dyslexia, so sometimes she writes words backwards. Yeah, I get that. I get that.
Okay, I sent the message. Let's see if somebody answers me. T, what address should I email my email address to?
Not your email. You gave me your email address. I need your mailing address so we could send you your prize.
So we need to structure the way we're going to do the like. Good morning, baby boy. Oh, Boston just woke up. Hi, honey. How are you today?
Morning, Mark. Hey, MT Picker in the house. Good morning.
We need to structure the way we need to talk about it. We need to structure the way we do the 18th, because Sarah and Jackie were talking about it last night, how it's against YouTube rules to offer a prize to people to subscribe to you. So I wanted to do a pay it forward type of stream, which is going to be on the 18th, to try to get people to help grow everybody's channels. But I did want to include, because there was such an overwhelming response of people that had things that wanted to share them with other people. So I don't know if that will even go in the thumbnail. I might just write pay it forward. I don't think I'm going to write a chance to win prizes. I'm not sure how we're going to structure that, because I don't want to, lose my YouTube channel for doing something that's not YouTube approved. Sarah and Jackie were talking about it last night, and I guess YouTube has all kinds of rules and regulations. And I know,
yeah, I think Courtney and Dominic really researched that a lot before it was done.
They did.
And I don't know that necessarily they were, how do I put this politically correct? We weren't holding people to the floor and saying, "Oh, you're not subscribed, you can't win."
No,
it was more of a please subscribe to everybody to be eligible, but we weren't checking up on people. We were hoping they were really subscribing. That's all.
Yeah. Rachel says she wants to participate. Sherry said that was awesome. Yeah. So watch for the stream. I do want to do some sort of catchy thumbnail so that people that are not subscribed to us maybe will see it and draw them in. So I have to think about it. And all of the things that Courtney wrote, all of the disclaimers, kept her and Dominic worked on it, kept her safe from any kind of repercussions from YouTube.
Yeah, any compliance
So she said to me, she said, I have no problem with, because she spent a lot of hours doing that. And she said, I have no problem with you copying and pasting that same disclaimer into your chat. So I want to really use the word pay it forward. But I want to come up with something really, really awesome. But basically what it's going to be is, and I'm going to do it the old fashioned way, where I'm going to pull numbers out of a hat. We're not going to use the random number picker, so that there's no chance that the number pops up twice. Literally, once the number comes up, then everybody that's already has a number, T has a master list, and you have 84 people on the list.
Yep.
Just 84 pre-registered people, so people already have numbers.
So yeah, if you have our auction number, the number we've given out for giveaways with our auctions, then you don't need to have another number. I told you, for us, I know with Courtney was different because, but for us, you guys have a number with us. If you don't have a number with us, probably starting tomorrow, not today, probably starting tomorrow, we will get anybody who doesn't have a number. So if you pop into coffee tomorrow and you don't have a number, we'll give you a number. I don't have the list here. I'm not ready for it this morning, but.
So Hip Flip and Mamba says, nope, it's against YouTube policy to ask for a sub to a chance to win a prize, is what she wrote.
Okay.
I would like to participate also. I want to give away and want to give something away. Thank you. Yeah, okay. So it's going to be on the 18th. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an event on Facebook. I'm going to create an event, and I'm going to be putting it on my storage unit buyers page. So if you're not a member of the storage unit buyers page, please join it, because that is where the event is going to be. on the storage unit buyers page. That's where I'm going to be posting it. And
Thank you.
I am not going to be using the words, Kelly, that you must subscribe to win a prize. I'm only going to be using the words pay it forward, um, surprise giveaways, something like that. Just pay
Yes,
it forward.
Denise. Yes, Denise. That's the number. And you know what? When I have the list tomorrow, I'll go over it if we have to, if anybody's not sure.
Tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Copy. Okay, yeah. I think that's all the thumbnail's going to say. Pay it forward.
Yeah, we talked about maybe putting a Google Doc in there as well, so that if you don't know what your number is, I'll attach a Google Doc so you can look on the list and see what your number is.
Yeah. And it is basically an event. It's kind of like, okay, so there's this guy, his name is Pusa, what's his name? Pusa Studio. Right?
Well, that's not his name, but yeah, the channel name is Pusa Studios. Yes.
Pusa Studio. Yeah, that's not his name, but his channel is Pusa Studio. So he's in Canada, and he caters. A lot of the people in his group are gaming people, right? So he does this, like, it's called a wheel of shout outs, but he's got a lot of gamers. Isn't that what he has? A lot of gamers and a lot of.
Not really. He promotes to grow everyone's channel. So he asks people, to talk to one another in the chat, get to know one another. They have game nights on the channel, but it's really more about just getting exposure out there. A lot of people go there to pick up subscribers. The problem with that is they don't always stick, because people are like, sub to me, sub to me, sub to me. And then you go and sub to 100 people, and you don't go watch their content or make comments.
Yeah,
you lose them as subs, or vice versa anyway. So he's trying to promote that, get to know one another, see what else is out there, because what, a lot of us don't just follow resellers. We have other people we follow. I mean, we've had a couple of people come in the chat who I follow, like Pete the Patriot and things like that. And they're just people that I follow outside of the reselling community because I'm interested in their content. Lisa's a perfect example too. And you too, because you have, you were doing the grieving mom thing. And Lisa's got that whole thing about cars and her restoration and everything. So some of us are not just always interested in reselling comment. So he's trying to get people exposed to other avenues. Listen, I'll never join a gaming channel. It's not my thing, right? Although years ago I used to play a lot of video games, but I'm not into that today. And I feel like if I was, I'd get completely distracted from the reseller end of it. A lot of people who are in there are these scratch off lottery people. Now, I love to do a scratch off, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if I could sit there and watch these people scratch lottery tickets all day. Some people can.
Some people like that. Some people like the pimple popping videos. They love watching that. Yeah. So let me see. Judge Steve says, I tried to watch a couple of his videos. Just took too much time for little useful content. I don't know if he's talking about Pusa. I've never seen any of his videos.
Yeah, so Tanya's a perfect example. She also has a keto channel. So not all of us, listen, I'm interested in keto. I've been on it before. I know it works, right? Some people might be interested in it. Some people may not be interested in it. Now, she has a split channel, which, leads me back to myself, because I have two channels that really, I think I'm going to just combine them at this point, because it's just getting too difficult to continue to do content and go live on both channels. So sometimes you have to think about that. But if I had a whole different category, like when my husband and I were doing the cooking, I might do that as a separate channel still. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. I might even do a third channel I'm thinking about, but totally, completely to a polar direction and not reselling at all. But we'll see.
Yeah. So
Tanya watches house cleaning videos.
Denise says, yes, you could give a shout out only to people who have subscribed. So that would be an incentive to sub. I don't know if you can do that. I don't know if that's permitted.
I agree, Arthur. So Arthur says, I don't want people subscribing to my content channels just to subscribe. Prefer those who want to subscribe for their interest in the content. Yes, agreed.
But Arthur, with that being said, you don't know if the people are going to be into what you're doing. Like I may pick up a subscriber from Tony Patriot, or okay, let's just use this as an example. Brad Voigt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brad's a perfect example.
Okay, Brad Voigt is he came to us
Yep.
through a shout out that
Superdell
gave me. Superdell is someone, so Joy and Tiffany from Amazon. Sleep Amazon. She sent him an email about me to tell him it was so sweet for Tiffany to do that. I had no idea that she was doing it.
You guys have something in common. You've both lost a child.
But she didn't know that.
I thought she knew that. I thought she knew that. Oh, okay.
No, she didn't. She didn't even know that. Something in her heart told her to send him an email about me and said, "There's someone in the community that I want you to meet." And then he clicked on my channel. No, Superdell is all about. His thing is cut the cord, which means like he streams. I go on his channel. I have no idea what he's talking about. No idea what he's talking about.
It's all about saving money on your cable bill and not paying for a lot of content.
It's all techie stuff. It's all about USB ports and
buying modems and routers and.
It's like Chinese to me. I have no idea. I have no interest in it. When I lose the internet, I go, Ricky. I'm so bad with it. I mean, I know how to unplug it, wait 3 minutes, plug it back in, call the cable company, ask for a refresh signal. I got that down pat. I know how to do all that. But anyways, back to Superdell. So as it turned out, so he went on my YouTube channel and he saw my featured video about how I had given a bunch of stuff to Children's Hospital that I found brand new with tags in a storage unit. And as it turned out, he lost a child. And Tiffany didn't even know that when she reached out to him. And so he was like, oh, there's this, he gave me several, right? He gave me a bunch of shout outs.
I mean, honestly, at the end when Donna was getting close to 1,000, he really pushed her over. He really pushed her over.
He got me to 1,000. Yeah. I was like 800 something and he got me to 1,000 subscribers. I mean, I had like 200 people come over from his channel and say all kinds of nice things. And so losing my daughter was the hardest thing in my life, Sherry. I know, honey. Losing my son was the hardest thing in my life too, and I'm still not over it. So, so he got me to 1,000, and it was really, really awesome. And so Brad, so Brad is one.
And D-Rop is also another one.
Yep,
they came from there, and there's somebody else, but I apologize, I can't remember who it is now. But there is somebody else, and I can't remember.
They came over from his channel. Techie people, and they buy from us. They're our customers. So who was it? Was it Arthur Leslie that said, I don't want people that are not interested in my content?
Yeah, you just don't know if they're going to be interested or not until you put it out there.
Yeah, because look at these techie people. Who would ever think that they'd be, buying from me now? And
Arthur, how did you come to find us? I'd be curious as well. Because some people we know came from our real reselling, and some people didn't. Arthur, you're fairly new to us. I would just be curious how you found us. What led you to us, unless you were just searching for reselling and wholesaling?
I think he did. I think I asked him that question. I think he found us. He just put in auctions, and maybe I had put a tag. I think.
No, that's how. That's how What's His Secret Agent found us.
Oh, that's how Secret Agent.
That's how Secret Agent found you. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, so that big long story short, that's even though you may not think that people
right. Anthony Bluegrass Picker. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'm not at 1,000 yet, but my hours, I think I'm going to hit 8K today. So my hours are from going live, because that's all I've done on this channel is lives. Yeah, lives do help that definitely help that algorithm. That's why a lot of people do working hangouts. I just can't do a working hangout. I don't get any work done. Yes, Steve, thank you. That's another way. I've helped people also with their watch time. If you have a playlist, you can ask somebody to, people to play the playlist, and that'll get your watch hours up as well. Okay, Arthur says he follows a lot of resellers. Not sure where I first found you. Okay, all right. We were just curious. Thank you.
Skywatcher Sandra, hi all. Hugs and God bless to you all. Happy 2020 from New York State. Welcome.
Hey, Skywatcher Sandra. Yeah, she's been here before.
I found you at hello.
Jose.
I found you through another reseller, but I can't remember
who.
You guys type in the chat how you found us. I'm curious how everybody's here, how you found us. I'm curious how everybody's here. Skywatcher Sandra. I love her name. Skywatcher. I'm a skywatcher too. I find myself losing myself in the sky a lot. Like I'll look up to the sky. I came from Pat D's. What do you call his people? I came from Pat D's. What do you call his people? I call his people awesome. I call his people awesome. Pat D's.
Pat's a reseller, but he's had some other content. He's another perfect example who mixes up his content too. Although he did start a second channel called Pat Haws, Haws, and it's about health and wellness and wealth, because he does follow the stock market. So he does some stuff on, growing your portfolio, and him and I thinking about a challenge for the new year as far as the health is concerned. So stay tuned for that. We talked about maybe doing something like that. Sergeant Spork found us through What the Hales. Oh, Tanya, yes, Tanya, you're right. We probably met on Flippin' Hustler, Todd's channel. Yeah, because before I was really doing a lot of content, my great find for you, just doing a couple of videos, that's when I really got involved with the reselling community and decided to get more into this.
Oh, Maggie Doodle says I popped up on her recommended list. That's awesome.
Oh, nice.
I guess now someone told me after you hit 2,000 subscribers, you have more of a chance of coming up on that list, pop-up list.
Tanya said, Pat, these people are called these people.
These people. Steve says he found us on Dwayne's auction. Not sure if Donna dropped in or someone else mentioned Donna's auction, possibly Pat D's mentioned. Nancy P found us through What the Hales.
I don't know. I must have took wrong turn. I was running out of time. Go say. I guess that's a watch inference.
Yeah, that's why he buys so many watches.
I know.
Auctions, reselling, trying to learn and the kindness that I saw shared. I think that's a compliment.
I think it's a compliment too. Thank you, Sherry.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you.
And Anthony says, health is the most important thing to me. Yeah, it should be to all of us sometimes. I feel like, we got to stay healthy, right?
By the original Woodstock. Oh, how cool. I'd love to just walk on that field and just imagine what it must have been that weekend that they had that crazy concert, right? That's incredible, the people that drew. That's, really, really incredible. I had one of my art professors find me through my photo channel after 12 years. Isn't that great?
Wow.
That's awesome. That is really, really awesome. Okay, well, none of the ladies, the message has been read, but none of the ladies have responded to me. Can you believe it? I think it was 8. Does anybody remember? Maybe we can look at, maybe I can go back on my channel. T, you're so much better at that than I am. Will you go back on my channel and see when I did do the Boss Babes, what time we went?
Yeah, I did, but you didn't post the time anywhere, so it doesn't tell you what time. Like, in other words, if it was in your,
the original one. The original Boss Babes broadcasted on my channel.
I know. I did. I did it
Oh.
last night. And you didn't put a time anywhere. And not in the description, not in the stream link, not in the thumbnail, nothing.
And it doesn't say on YouTube what time we started the broadcast, what time of the night it started.
I guess if I watched it and went to the live chat, I guess maybe that might do it.
Why wouldn't YouTube actually put the time that we went on? But they had to have. Let me see your channel. If anybody can help me with this in the chat, if you've got two screens open. It was so long ago. It was like months ago. What do I do? Do I have to like scroll through all of these?
No, I have it. I have it.
Oh, here it is.
Let me see if I hit on the live chat, if it will.
Here it is. Let's see.
It will. Sometimes it timestamps the time.
Yeah, there's no time on it.
No.
Our very first show. Yeah, there's no time on it. Look at that.
Yeah, not in the description, not in anything.
Streamed live November 23rd, 2019. And there's no time on it.
No, even in the live chat, sometimes it's time stamped. It's not. Maybe on my phone. I might have to watch it on my phone and not on the computer.
Wow, it got 7 thumbs down.
So what? It's still interaction. Who cares?
I know. I mean, 7?
There's 6 of you on the panel. It could be 1 for each of you, and then somebody they don't doubly like. Don't bother yourself with that nonsense. Who cares?
I know, but that's.
I know I don't.
So weird. It's so weird that people give thumbs down.
Does that think that's going to stop somebody from watching you? I mean, come on.
Right. I know. It's just so strange to me. Let's see. Edit, share, watch later.
We got a thumbs down on this live this morning.
Huh?
We got a thumbs down this morning on this live.
Really?
Yeah. So what?
Huh. Yeah, so I'm gonna probably just guess 9 o'clock tonight. I'm just gonna, as soon as I hear back from someone, it says that a bunch of them are online, but no one's responding.
All right. Yeah, Kelly says she found tea in her chat. Kelly was one of the first ones besides Todd, and that's how I kind of met up with them, as one of their lives. I don't know if I was live on Kelly first or Todd first, and then that's how I found the other one.
It says Boss Babes at 8 o'clock. Where did you find that, Nancy? Thank you, Jose. We love you too, honey.
And we're assuming that's Eastern.
Maybe it was posted. It's Storage Legends. Let's see if she posted it.
You're right, Anthony. Bluegrass Picker. It doesn't hurt the algorithm. You're right. Who cares? All right. So Denise says the one from a month ago started at 8 p.m. And I'm assuming that's Eastern. John. Good morning, Glenn.
Let's see if she put it on the community page. Here we go. Nope, that's yeah, 8 p.m. was the holiday one that I missed. It started at 8 p.m. So we go on for an hour. So you guys, I'll do a StreamYard for tonight's auction because I'm gonna have I'm gonna send people over. We'll do it.
Yeah, do it for like 9:15 though, just so in case you guys go over a little bit, it gives you a minute. Oh, Storage Legends has a screen net listed. Okay.
Oh, thanks, Connie. Was that the one?
I don't know. It says live at 9. Yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern. Perfect.
Is that she posted today's?
January 4th, 8 p.m. Yeah, it's just a thumbnail. It's not the actual, I think.
Where is it posted? Because I'm on Storage Legends community page and it's not there. Where'd you find that?
I don't know. Connie just dropped the link and I clicked on it.
Connie, where did you find that? Let's see. First auction starts at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. If she sticks to 2 hours, you may get some of the crowd. Donna, Sandy's first auction starts at 8 p.m. Eastern. That's okay. I mean, there's, there's people that go to Sandy's are not necessarily, I mean, a lot of people that go to Sandy's are like, some jewelry buyers, and we have very different things. Like people that go
And
to
you know what? To be honest with you guys, we're going to be going live like 9 times a week between all of us. It is what it is. We can't concern ourselves with, you guys can have 2 screens up. You can be in both.
Yeah. Like I'm going to be showing a bunch of clothes tonight, and, like the stuffed animals. I have jewelry. I'm probably going to have some more watches. I'm going to pull out some dolls. I mean, there's just a whole combination of stuff. A lot of Sandy's people are jewelry people. Not a lot of people are into jewelry, and a lot of Sandy's people are like individual jewelry. We cater to lots.
Mia is asking auctions, can you explain what you'll be doing next and this thing you were trying to find the time for? Okay, so Donna's on a 6 woman panel every first Saturday of the month. It's
Boss
called
Babes.
Boss Babes. It's all the ladies involved in storage auction buying. Like What the Hales, Jeremy and George. So George is on the panel. Storage Legends, whose channel it's on tonight. And then after that, we're going to do our own auction. Donna's going to direct everybody over, and we're going to have an auction tonight.
Oh, there it is. I see it. And James Aaron Smith is already in there. Look at this. Do you see this? Like he's already in there. Like, look at all the links. He dropped all the links, and there's my link. He dropped all the links to all the people. So yeah, she uploaded it. So go over there, you guys, and give a thumbs up. Tune in.
Thank you, Sandra. Thank you for stopping in. Have a great day.
So Boss Babes is on at 8, which is the same time. What time does just me, Sandy, go on? Not that it matters, but does she go on at 8? Huh?
8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central.
So it goes on the same time as she goes on. So, and I saw Steve said, Sandy has said that Saturday night will not be focused on jewelry. Oh, okay. All right.
We're going to be on Saturday nights too, guys. We're doing a round robin every other Saturday. And then Saturday, the 18th, we're doing the giveaway. So you'll have to, share your time. That's all.
And Steve says that he plans on going to Sandy's, but he will mention me at the end of the auction. That's so nice of you. Thank you so much. Okay, Glenn, let's go stream together soon. Clear the air. What does that mean? Yeah. Everybody subscribe to each other. See, Steve just said Bluegrass Picker. Thanks for the sub. Yeah, subscribe to one another. It's awesome. All right, my friends. So we will see you if you have a chance on Boss Babes tonight on Storage Legends at 8 p.m. And then immediately following, we'll be doing our auction. And T and I will be going back and forth. We're going to bring in, I have some lots. You have lots too? Or are you going to do items? We're going to be doing lots. Good morning, Dolly.
Morning, Dolly.
We're just getting off the air, honey. We're going to be doing lots, and we're going to be doing some single items, some really unusual single items. So we'll see you there. All right, you guys. Thanks for joining. Have a great day. We look forward to seeing you tonight. And ciao.
Bye, guys.